Right on.
I don't even know what day it is.
Tuesday. You got a department head meeting at 10.
Now back to Danny.
It's gonna be one of those days, huh, buddy?
And Country Corey.
Now, if I got to pee, I'm like, okay, I'm on borrowed time.
On 98.1 The Max.
So while you were out, Danny, we received a text message, I think it was Monday, that said, my boss is asking me, what do I want? So I will go get the COVID vaccine. Right now, I'm against it, but I can be bought. What are other people receiving as perks from employment for getting vaccinated?
Well, I pretty much got the vaccine so I could go back to work.
Yeah, we're not getting bribed around here. I wish we were. I'd love to be like, yeah, sure, $100. Heck yeah, I'm on my way anyway. Great. I think that would be awesome.
And you would think that some companies aren't letting people come back after they're vaccinated, and
Really?
Your employees want to come back to work. That's a good thing,
right?
Because there's a lot of people that don't want to go back to work ever.
A lot. I saw a stat yesterday that said 30-something% of people would quit their job if they were told they had to come back to the office.
Wow.
I saw a sign in Kroger the other day that was offering an employee that when you presented a fully filled out, when you were fully vaccinated, you could present your card and get $100. Seriously. I don't know if it was $100, but it said get your perk, or I forget exactly how it was worded, but it was basically go get the vaccine and we'll give you some money.
For Kroger employees?
Yeah, for Kroger employees. It was there by their time clock, right there by the customer service, the board where they have all the employee notices.
Which is funny because, anywhere like Kroger, you would think there was a big outbreak during the whole virus, and there never really was. But I went to one of the urgent Medicare, whatever, medical urgent places to get a flu and corona and strep test, all negative, by the way.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I've never been so negative in my life. And the young woman sitting there, and she was younger, so don't get me wrong. I don't expect younger kids to get this, but I would say, mid-20s. And she's like, if I haven't gotten it by now and I work here in the doctor's office, it's surprising the amount of people that aren't getting it, especially with certain professions.
Right. But I still want to know if anybody's job is bribing them. And because, I want to see what the best one is. I want to see where we need to go where we need to go to work to get the best perks once we're fully vaccinated.
Because we're not getting concert tickets anymore.
No, not for a while. 901-535-9898 is your employer offering you a perk to get the vaccine, aka a bribe. I think we should know about it. Call us and let us know. Seemed like that break ran out of gas.
I don't know if anybody's going to say what company it is.
Oh, no, they don't have to.
I thought that girl in the medical field, she'd have to get it. Apparently not.
Well, they can't make you. They can't tell you that if you don't get it, you can't work here. I guess they could, but most people are not gonna because it might cause a lawsuit.
Excuse me. Good morning, Ron and Kathleen. What did I do wrong on the clock here? Looks like we got a double whammy over here.
98.1 The Max.
About the COVID vaccinations, and I wanted to chime in on what my employer is doing.
All right. What is your employer doing?
We either take it or we get fired.
Wow, they can do that?
Apparently so.
Well, that's a hell of a motivation, isn't it?
Yeah. So if you want to keep a job, you got to go get it.
All right. Well, have you gotten yours yet?
No, I'm waiting. They gave us a July 1st deadline to do it.
All right. Well, good luck.
Thanks.
All right. Have a great day.
You too. Thanks.
Thank you, Richard. That's very nice of you. Good morning, Cody.
98.1 The Max.
Hey, this is Anonymous. I hear Landers Auto Group is offering money for vaccinations. $100.
Wow. So if you get vaccinated and work for Landers, you get a little cash, eh?
Yeah.
Well, sounds pretty good. Thanks, man.
All right, buddy.
This is Anonymous. Of course. I wouldn't dare tell Landers that one of their service people have called in.
All right, so are we supposed to do something here? What's gonna play? And then we're supposed to say, right?
I don't. Okay, I'm confused. Just say.
It's Danny and Country Corey on 98.1 The Max.
All right, I just got to put in the dealio that says coming up. I got to put it on. Yeah. Working on it, Danny.
Well, I mean, is that something I need to put on the clock?
You can if you want. I thought you were going to.
Why you keep putting that dash there?
Is there not one there? Why does it not search?
Because it's in carts, not liners.
No, the one open doesn't go in the rotator. No, I'm confused.
I'm so confused. All right, pull out of that. What just tease?
I'm gonna put it in imaging.
Well, that's already. I mean, that's what just ran. DCCTES.
Right. No, that doesn't work.
Shut up, Justin. We don't care if you're off on Fridays.
All right. Here we go. Best morning crew on radio. Look at that. Nice folks. Saying nice things. See, the world's not full of hate, Danny.
I know. I've already talked to you were over there working when I was thanking Richard.
Richard's just full of love. Just full of it.
Now back to Danny
You call me a dog now. I'll take a bone.
and Country Corey
Boobs on TV, always necessary.
on 98.1 The Max.
We got our vaccine. We want to go back to work. No bribes here. No bribes needed.
None whatsoever. But I did see a thing at the Kroger where they were offering employees a bonus. It's the word they used, a bonus, if they got their vaccines. So I was wondering if other people were doing that, if your employer was bribing you to get the vaccine. 901-535-9898.
We either take it or we get fired.
Wow, they can do that?
Apparently so.
Well, that's a hell of a motivation, isn't it?
Yeah, so if you want to keep a job, you got to go get it.
All right. Well, have you gotten yours yet?
No, I'm waiting. They gave us a July 1st deadline to do it.
All right. Well, good luck.
Thanks.
Gonna wait till the very last minute.
Now, employers may encourage or possibly require COVID-19 vaccinations, but policies must comply with the Americans with Disabilities Act, Title VII of the Civil Rights Act of 1964, and other workplace laws.
So they just can't go all willy-nilly.
Yeah, they can't. Well, there's provisions to every law. So, if I think your religion can make you not have to take it.
Right.
As well as other.
901-535-9898. You can text or call.
Hey, this is Anonymous. I hear Landers Auto Group is offering money for vaccinations. $100.
Wow. So if you get vaccinated and work for Landers, you get a little cash, eh?
Yeah.
Well, sounds pretty good. Thanks, man.
All right, buddy.
How much would it take? Like if you were dead on against the vaccine, if you were just hell bent, no, I'm not getting it. And then they said, okay, $50.
No.
$100.
No.
200.
No.
3.
No.
I would have already given in.
I don't know that I would have. I mean, no. If I'm dead set on something, there's a reason why I don't want to do it, and I don't know that any money is worth the whatever I believe not to do it. You know what I mean?
Well, stick to your laurels, huh?
Well, I'm just saying, if I think it's going to kill me, I've gotten the vaccine, so I'm all about it. But
Right.
if I was afraid it was going to kill me or afraid it was going to do something to me, I don't know that any job's worth it.
I love that there's still people that thinks it turns you into a zombie in 15 minutes. Like, this is not The Walking Dead, man. It's not.
No, it takes 4 days, not 15 minutes.
$4 days. Don't agree with Danny. God.
Why? Karen, you must have a filter on her.
Right.
I love how Karen changed her name since, Karen's thing started.
Right now it's Karn.
Yeah, she changed the spelling of it.
Karn. Her name is Karen. No, Karn.
Karen, where did Metter come from? I lived on Metter in college.
I'm guessing her dad.
It's a family name.
You almost suckered me into that one.
What else can I take?
Tylenol, ibuprofen.
I took the Dayquil after I took the NyQuil. Why does NyQuil not knock me out, but it'll knock out my husband who weighs about 100 more pounds than I do?
You drank too much. NyQuil didn't knock me out either.
Well, he was all about me taking the allergy medicine like you. I was like, well, see if that works. I didn't. I don't listen to you people. Okay, so what does that second one say?
The first one says, coming up with Danny and Country Corey. The second one says,
are you sure? Because that last one just was Danny and Country Corey.
that's what the second ones are supposed to say. Let me make sure.
Coming up with Danny and Country Corey.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. You put. Hello.
Oh.
It's kind of bad when we were asking for confirmation of vaccinations, but what about the people that cannot do cannot due to medical or got the first shot and almost went to the hospital from it. They cannot get second. So why are we focusing on it? Those people who cannot show complete vaccination will be shunned. It should be ethically wrong to bribe employees to get the shot. Society will be punishing the non-vaccinated people before long.
Win, win, win. Does that show up with his other text messages under that like it does for me?
No.
Okay, because under that, it's got June 9th, 2020, win, win. June 11th, 2020, win.
Maybe because I hit it first.
Oh, maybe. So we're going to tease Morning Wood here?
Yeah, do we have anything quick to do? We could read that after or something.
Sure. Or do what? Read the what?
Nothing. Morning Wood.
Okay. It was sad and lonely. I went Facebook Live and everything.
You did?
Just to me sitting here doing nothing. No. Richard loves my shirt. I do too. I love it so much. I've got 100 of the same one. We're going to kind of explain what Morning Wood is.
I was going to read the second headline.
Okay.
Coming up with Danny and Country Corey.
Would a movie studio remake Gone with the Wind?
That is one of the fake headlines in Morning Wood. We'll give you a few fake ones and a real one. Get you to pick the real Morning Wood headline coming up in minutes.
It's Danny and Country Corey on 98.1 The Max.
That worked, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that how we envision that?
Mm-hmm.
I think Cody's talking about my shirt too. It says this shirt saves lives. You get it when you donate to St. Jude or do a radiothon.
I've got to know what did Ross say yesterday, right before 2:00? Because the text says, "Dude, there's no gold jacket at Augusta that I know of. The winner of the Masters."
That's a green jacket.
Does receive a green jacket. It's the most coveted jacket in the world of sports. The winner also gets to designate what the main course of the next year's annual banquet will be. When Tiger Woods won his first green jacket, Fuzzy Zeller. Oh yeah, that was not good.
Yeah, that wouldn't fly today.
No,
not even a little bit. My favorite Tiger Woods was the Chappelle Show. The draft, that was so funny. Ross probably said gold jacket instead of green jacket because you get a gold jacket when you go in the NFL Hall of Fame. They both start with the letter G.
Wrong. And Ross, they both start with the letter R. In my head, they do.
Jot that down. We'll ask him on the air what he said. We'll read him the text and ask him what he said.
Okay.
You know, if we ever get one of those producer things, we should have them text message and run it in through text to speech so that the texts get read to us by a robot. You know, every Thursday, Justin Wright gets on here bragging about he's off on Fridays. Like this is the third Thursday in a row.
Yeah, come on, Justin.
Hey, come on, get some new material, man. At least on Monday, I can come in and write a 2 on there. Unless I forget the voice track, then I won't be able to. Who's off this weekend, Ditch?
I don't know.
Me. After about 6 months, people start noticing. Corey's the only one off every weekend. Y'all heard about the Delta 8 at the head shops? Yes, I have. I've heard all about it. Damn near constantly for a month. No, it's all about it. At least they don't have to spray it.
There's no gold jacket at Augusta that I know of. The winner of the Masters.
You're trying it, aren't you?
The winner of the Masters does, however, receive a green jacket. It's the most coveted jacket in the world of sports. The winner also gets to designate what the main course of the next year's annual banquet will be.
Is that what you want?
That's what I was thinking, yeah. You don't think that's funny?
Let's go to our Rick's Powder Coating text line.
Welcome back, Danny. Corey didn't have anyone to talk to.
that is kind of funny.
It's better than us reading it, isn't it?
I don't know. Try it and see what happens. If you can, don't do it if you don't have time. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
If it gets in the way, we don't want to do it, but. Are we just going right into Morning Wood, or are we going to do a little something beforehand? What's the...
I thought we could.
Paul Rudd's going to be in the new Ghostbusters.
It's kind of bad when we are asking for confirmation of vaccinations, but what about the people that cannot due to medical? Or got the first shot and almost went to hospital from it and cannot get second? So why are we focusing on it? Those people who cannot show complete vaccination will be shunned. It should be ethical wrong to bribe employees to get the shot. Society will be punishing the non-vaccinated people before long.
I don't think that's an incorrect statement.
So you want to do that one?
Sure, that sounds fine.
Do you want her to do it, or you want
let's talk about having her do it, and then have her do it.
Okay.
And then we'll ask for people to text to see if we want to continue that, or is that annoying?
Or is that too much after asking Morning Wood too?
Nah, maybe we'll come back to asking about the text thing to 18 or something. Cody loves it. Cody says that's hilarious. I thought she's creepy for a robot.
So you don't want to date her, Cody?
Karen. That's our Karen. Karen the text robot. Don't call me Karen, ready to go.
Can I change it to a male's voice? And it's Rick. Let's go to Rick.
Rick's powder coating line. Let's go to Rick. I love that. That's even better.
How do I make it a woman? Let's see. Oh. English Karen. There's a Karen.
Of course there is. With an English accent.
Let's go.
Snoop Dogg's voice.
Kind of bad when we are asking for confirmation of vaccinations, but what about the people that cannot due to medical?
Thought the breakfast I ate this morning.
It's kind of bad when we are asking for confirmation of vaccinations, but
It's kind of bad when we are asking for confirmation of vaccinations.
It's kind of bad when we are asking for confirmation of vaccinations, but what about the people that...
Which one you want?
The last one.
I think so too. Let's go to Rick on the Rick's powder coating line.
I just say Rick is going to read his own text from now on. Rick's tired of reading his text. He's going to read his own damn text. This is hysterical. So stupid.
Now back to Danny
Claire, just answer the question.
and Country Corey
Cut his legs off and didn't make him walk off.
on 98.1 The Max.
Is your boss bribing you to get the vaccination to come back to work?
901-535-9898 is the Rick's powder coating line.
Yes, and from now on, we're going to have Rick read his own text on the Rick's powder coating text line. Here's the text we got.
It's kind of bad when we are asking for confirmation of vaccinations, but what about the people that cannot due to medical? Or got the first shot and almost went to hospital from it and cannot get second? So why are we focusing on it? Those people who cannot show complete vaccination will be shunned. It should be ethical wrong to bribe employees to get the shot. Society will be punishing the non-vaccinated people before long.
I got part of me wants to laugh at the voice, and part of me wants to react to the text message because I don't think he's necessarily wrong. I think there are going to be a lot of people that kind of look at non-vaccinated people like,
I agree. If you have a valid reason not to get the vaccination, I'm all about it. If you're just doing it because I could be wrong, but I'm noticing it's like kind of the same people that aren't getting it, and they seem to be extreme on both sides.
right? It's just kind of weird to me.
Oh, it's very weird to me. Like, I think some people are just doing it because of political reasons. And
Yeah.
it makes me laugh because if you're a huge Trump person, well, Trump's the one who came up with the vaccination and got this going. So you should actually be getting it. And if you're a huge, liberal, well, your government right now is the one pushing it out, making sure everybody gets it. So you should be the one getting it. It feels like the people in the middle,
Yeah. Are the ones that are like, yeah, sure, I'll get it.
yeah, we're the ones getting it. And it's the two extremists that aren't. And it makes no sense to me.
Good point. Let's get some morning wood.
Mornings on The Max with your Morning Wood.
Which Morning Wood headline is the actual headline for today? Would a new restaurant in Boston only serve beans?
Would a movie studio remake Gone with the Wind?
Or would the first Superman comic soar to record price of $3.2 million?
901-535-9898. What is the real headline? Not being able to hear the radio creates an awful lot of uncertainty. You know what I mean? Creates an awful lot. 98.1 The Max. Who's this?
This is Daniel Jacobson.
Daniel, which one of those Morning Wood headlines is the real headline?
Okay, so I just turned on my car and got in and heard the last option, so I got to go with the comic book.
Whoa, look at you. It's your lucky
Wow.
day. You got Morning Wood.
A pretty good guess. That's correct.
Oh my gosh, it's the only option I heard, so I gave it a shot.
Well, congratulations, brother. You win a pat on the back that must be self-administered.
I think I'm going to give it to myself.
You deserve it, man. Have a great day.
Give it to yourself, baby.
That was great.
Good morning, Todd. Good morning. Good morning. Ba-da-da-ba-ba. How'd you think the podcast went last night?
It's better than the first one. Glad you found a place to talk about that.
What do you mean?
Your voter law thing. Glad you found a place for it, so that you could get it off your chest and have that conversation without yelling at somebody.
It was annoying not seeing you though. That was so funny. Like it's weird now. Like we're so used to it, you know?
Right. And apparently I set my pirate up and had this thing going. I had a whole thing, man. And then the damn camera wouldn't work. I was upset. But it's probably that switch, because right before the dealio, I cleaned off the camera with my thumb.
Oh, there you go.
So I probably flipped that switch you were talking about. Just accidentally hitting all kinds of buttons yesterday. Good Lord. I mean, yesterday was just a disaster from the word go. Danny's sick. I screwed it up bad. Ross's internet was down. Then Wide Orbit went down and nobody could log into Wide Orbit.
Oh, jeez.
Yesterday was a show. It was a show. All right, are we teasing anything here, or are we just going to roll?
I'd say roll, since we got the right answer.
Dream on, dream away. Why did that song pop into my head? I have no idea. Oh, because it says dream on right there. That's why. You know what song I was singing?
Nope.
Color Me Bad. Dream on, dream away. You know I really.
What was the hit?
Say, I adore me more. It's what I was just saying. The hit.
Me more.
Not even close.
Now I'm going off to Stevie, I think. Cody's on my side.
I see that. You and Cody are two peas in a pod. I did not see the speech, so I am not allowed to have an opinion. And I do not intend on going to look for said speech, because I do not want an opinion.
I want to sex you up.
TikTok, you don't stop.
All for love. Hello, Danny. I'm so off there. All for love. How'd it go? Hold on, I gotta mute myself and hear this.
All for love. Yeah, you in it now. You feeling it now.
And I want you to know I do it all for love.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
I will never leave you. See how this I guarantee. I look into the future. I see you and me. I need help though. I can't do it on my own without hearing it. All for love.
Talk, Danny.
Talk to me. Talk to me. Give it to me. Oh, my levels all messed up again?
No, you're not in it at all. Talk again.
Hi.
Fixed it. Okay, great.
Holy moly. Okay, so where are they now kind of thing? Whoa.
Yeah. You mean they're not hot anymore?
Mark Calderon was taken to the hospital after getting shoved from behind by his bandmate Brian Abrams in 2018. It was like a reunion or something. Color It a Bad Night for Color Me Bad, the hit-making R&B outfit that is since reuniting in 2010 have mainstayed a steady tour schedule.
Wow. He's
like a tick.
I mean, wow, he has let himself go, I guess. The lead singer at Color Me Bad.
Okay. Abrams, frustrated over issues with his voice, left the stage earlier in the night. Meanwhile, alcohol was a factor. Sources also say that screamed, "I'm effing Color Me Bad" when pushing Cauldron. He posted bail and was released early Monday morning. I bet they're not together anymore.
Oh boy.
Who knew?
What the hell am I doing?
I don't know. What day is it?
Supposed to go here. That needs to be deleted. All right. Now we're cooking with grease. I have to take Avery over to Justin's tonight because she wants her hair colored.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, we got some good ones. Penicillin is a great medicine that helped millions of people. It also kills tens of thousands because they were allergic, and docs didn't fully understand it. The government infected the African American population with syphilis under the guise of vaccination. I would like to be vaccinated, just want it to play out a little first. Them shots got microchips in them. I don't recall the exact details, but in a nutshell, he said that someone would be taking home a gold jacket. Oh, unless they have Pro-Am Day with a gold jacket as the grand prize. I believe that he just don't know jack about golf, particularly the Masters, and he possibly thought that green was a typo.
Or he just said gold when he was thinking about the jacket because
he is from Atlanta, you'd think. I love this. I got to hear the computer say this.
Them shots got microchips in them.
them shots got microchips in them. Put an extra space between each word.
Microchips in it.
Where?
Put an extra space between each word so he talks a little slower. I don't know if it'll work, but it's just worth a shot.
Them shots got microchips in them.
Did that work a little better?
I don't know. I'm going to do it like drastically to see if it does help.
Them shots got microchips in them.
That's about the same. They put a period after each word. That'll mess it up good.
Jesus. I mean, do you want me to even do anything else or just work on this?
Yeah, just work on that all day. It'd be great. Cody said he knew JT.
I knew it.
Yeah.
Them shots got M.
It skips.
Them shots got M.
It skipped microchips in them for some reason.
Them shots got microchips in them.
Is it 10 o'clock yet?
10-2. You're just having a big time over there.
I like talking to people that can't actually talk to me. Yeah, I woke up this morning and you and like 7 other people had texted. I was like, maybe there is a advantage to my kids using my phone. I ain't got to talk to you stupid people all night.
Wow.
Just kidding.
I was just trying to figure out if you were coming to work today.
I made it across the hall.
Awesome.
It was tough.
I bet.
Mornings on the Max with your Morning Wood.
Which Morning Wood headline is the actual headline for today? Would a new restaurant in Boston only serve beans?
Would a movie studio remake Gone with the Wind?
Or would the first Superman comic soar to record price of $3.2 million?
901-535-9898. Good morning. Who's this? Daniel, which one of those Morning Wood headlines is the real headline?
Okay, so I just turned on my car and got in and heard the last option, so I got to go with the comic book.
Wow. I mean, a pretty good guess. That's correct.
Oh, my gosh, it's the only option I heard, so I gave it a shot.
Well, congratulations, brother. You win a pat on the back that must be self-administered.
All right, I think I'm going to give it to myself.
You deserve it, man. Have a great day.
Yeah, give it to yourself, baby.
I can't believe this, though. The price of the first appearance of Superman has gone up, and away. As a copy of Action Comics #1 had been sold in a private sale for $3.25 million. That price beats the old record for the comic. A copy sold for $3.2 million in 2014. So he only made 0.05. What is 0.05 of $1 million? $0.05 million.
50,000.
Okay, that's quick math. If you paid $3.2 million for it 6 years ago, you must have come into hard times to sell it for only 3.25.
Well, it's also maybe all it's worth. If he's held on to it that long and it hasn't gone up, maybe he's just over it. You know what I mean?
That's a crazy amount of money to spend on a comic book for a good reason. ComicConnect.com COO Vincent Zurlo, who brokered the sale, said there's no comic book that you could have that could have value higher than Action Comics #1. Yeah, I saw a bunch of comic books in Goodwill the other day. And one of them had like a comic book price tag of $25, and Goodwill was selling it for like $1.50. And I didn't want to put $1.50 on my debit card.
I think I'd rather get the NFT than that.
Don't bring up the NFT. Nobody knows what that is.
I know. That's about how much I know what this is.
I don't know, man. If you could find a comic book that's worth a couple of $100,000, well, I mean, that'd be pretty solid, don't you think?
Why didn't you Google the one that you were looking at that was $1.25 and see what it's actually worth?
Because I didn't even think about it. I wouldn't have changed the fact that I didn't want to put $1.50 on my debit card.
All right, unless it was a $1.2 million comic book.
And still, though, it's a pain in the butt to do $1 on a debit card. I would be conflicted.
You're a loser.
But I'd probably end up paying.
Shut up. Now you're just ridiculous.
Tom Brady has broken his silence
about not being a vegan. Vegans don't drink alcohol.
So we'll see what he's broken his silence on coming up just after 8. I just wanted to say that. He's broken his silence. I just wanted to say that. It's one of my favorite pop culture buzz phrases. So-and-so has broken their silence. My favorite is when there's like the Sharon Osbourne thing where she was kicked off of that show or she quit that show or whatever. And then they asked one of the people that she had a problem with what they thought about it. And so they were like, so-and-so broke their silence about Sharon Osbourne. And she said, I really don't want to say anything bad. I just don't want to get into this. But thank you. And that was breaking her silence.
I would say the accurate headline would be so and so continues their silence.
So and so couldn't care less about Sharon Osbourne. Banging our head. We're not jukebox heroes. We don't need to get any voice tracks. Huh? About the best it's going to get, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, great.
Okay. See where the kids are at.
All right. I do love Friday Eve. I do. Just gives you that nice feeling of I ain't gonna have to get up so early tomorrow. Tomorrow, my last day this week to have to get up so early. There, maybe that's a better way to say it. Ow!
Ding dong dang. I left my phone somewhere. We're gonna be doing that favorite song 910.
Yeah. Remind me to tell you about my idea for the shot collar. You gonna love it. You are gonna love it. Something else. Oh, did you put yesterday's live ad on your descripts today?
No.
Okay.
I will though.
Yeah. I just wanted to mention that.
Now back to Danny and Country Corey.
Do you find it ironic that computers ask us if we're a robot?
On 98.1 The Max.
The authorities say Tiger Woods was driving twice the speed limit when he crashed his vehicle in February. He was traveling 84 to 87 miles an hour when he struck the median, which is a 45-mile-an-hour zone. There's no signs of impairment, but he was hitting the gas when he crashed, not the brake.
The primary causal factor for this traffic collision was driving at a speed unsafe for the road conditions and the inability to negotiate the curve of the roadway. Estimated speeds at the first area of impact were 84 to 87 miles per hour, and the final estimated speed when the vehicle struck the tree was 75 miles per hour.
The impact of the vehicle when it hit the tree caused the vehicle to go airborne and do a somewhat pirouette, landing on its side. The event data recorder showed the acceleration pedal percentage was at 99% at the area of impact. There was no evidence of braking throughout this collision. It is speculated and believed that Tiger Woods inadvertently hit the accelerator instead of the brake pedal, causing that 99% rating on the accelerator pedal.
Wow. There's an awful lot of words to explain that. But what's 45 times 2? Isn't it 90?
Mm-hmm.
So how's 84 miles an hour twice the speed limit?
Well, it's 84 to 87. And you're 3 miles an hour off. So I would say, I think
twice minus 3.
I just want to know how a car does a pirouette. That is where I got lost. And I don't really, isn't a pirouette like a bow to a queen?
Isn't that where you grab your skirt and like dip down?
I think so. You're doing
that's a curtsy. That's a curtsy. Yeah, curtsy is what that is.
A pirouette.
No,
I don't think it's a spin. I thought a pirouette was like when you go down like this and your legs kind of like do a scissor lift.
Yeah, man. I have no idea.
And your arm goes around in a circle.
I mean, you'd think after all my years of ballet, I would remember that, but I do not.
I like to try to spell pirouette. How would you spell pirouette?
Oh, why are you asking me these questions? Piruette?
Oh, it looks like there is okay. There's another spelling. I was making fun of myself, but it's to whirl about.
Oh, so Tiger Woods lucky he didn't kill his damn self.
You're lucky that you actually know what a pirouette is.
Look at that. So I told you, it's all my years of ballet. Tom Brady admits that getting drunk and throwing the Lombardi trophy from one boat to another was a dumb idea. Not only because he could have lost the trophy in the water, but he could have hurt somebody.
First of all, there was not a lot going through my mind at that point. I mean, that was not smart for a couple of reasons. One is if we drop it, that's a little bit of a problem. But the worst thing that could happen is the edges on that trophy are so sharp. And had those things clipped one of my boys in the other boat, it would have been an ugly parade.
Blood everywhere.
He handled that so smoothly, too.
Oh, Tom Brady's smooth as silk, man.
There's not an apology is what I like.
Yeah, there's no apology. Why would there be? He didn't do anything he needed to apologize for. You know what I mean? He was just having fun celebrating his 900th Super Bowl. Next year, he'll do it again, celebrating 901. Apparently, he's not making enough money playing for the Buccaneers because his rookie card just sold for $1.32 million. I mean, I got to start collecting stuff, Danny. I've got to. He said he's got to go check all the cards he's got stored again. There's got to be one in there somewhere, all these cards he's kept all these years. Surely he's got his own rookie card.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, if you're a pro athlete, don't you keep those cards? I mean, don't you get upset or something? You know what I mean? Seems like you would have the cards. You would get them somehow, buy them, or somebody would give them to you, or the company, since it's your likeness, would send you one. I don't know.
You'd think. I have a T-shirt with my face on it that I never got.
What? Who's got it?
Listeners.
You didn't get a T-shirt that's got your own face on it?
I don't think so.
I'd love to have a T-shirt with my face on it, just in case you didn't know what I look like. Pow! Here I am.
Yeah, mine said.
Oh,
That's when I was putting the PMS in the PM drive. That was my little saying.
oh, look at that. Look at you, clever.
Mhm.
You ever gotten kicked out of anywhere?
Mm-hmm.
You have? Good. We're going to talk about that guy that got kicked out of Disney World coming up. We want to know if you've ever been kicked out of anywhere at 901-535-9898. Okay, the live spot was there, but now it's gone. You saw it, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
And I said insert blah, 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 and it was there then, and now it's not there.
Where'd it go? I see it.
No, that's blank. It would show up like a voice track. It would show
What are you
up.
talking about? That's a live spot right there.
I know, but remember we voice tracked it.
No, this is the second one. The other one's already ran.
Oh, there was two. Okay, well that explains that then. That explains that completely.
I'm not touching it.
You want to? We're going to do it live, right?
Sure. Oh no.
Like how else would we do it at this point?
You earn on your credit card at the end of your first year. It's amazing because Discover's accepted at 99% of places in the U.S. that take credit cards. Learn more at discover.com/yes. 2021 Nielsen Report limitations apply.
S.Y. Wilson in the heart of Arlington on Arlington Square has got all the Jackson kayaks, Hobie, and new canoes you're looking for to get ready for the season of going down the Ghost River or the Wolf River. Hey Dude Shoes, new Olikai. Why do I have so much trouble with that? That's Hawaiians. You know those ding dong Hawaiians. New women's boutique clothing and shoes, and the new Cool Spring inventory is all in that you need to check out at S.Y. Wilson.
I mean, everything is new. They got Hook, RVCA, O'Neill, and Billabong swimwear, Duckhead, Yeti coolers. They've even got Mem Pops. I didn't know you could get Mem Pops in Arlington.
Yeah, Arlington's got it all, including S.Y. Wilson, new Jetty, new Dark Seas, local candles and gifts. That's what's my favorite part about S.Y. Wilson is you'll go in there because you're like, hey, I want some new Southern Marsh. You'll walk out with things you didn't even know existed. And
can't get one thing at S.Y. Wilson.
That's right.
In the heart of Arlington, on the Arlington Square, it's S.Y. Wilson. And I hate we had to do that right there, too, because we had 2 phone calls. So, the idea. Genius. I'm going to take the shot collar over to Justin's house on Friday and let people ask me trivia questions.
Oh, my God. Oh, do that on Facebook Live.
What?
Let's do it on Facebook Live.
We will. Oh, we'll play the audio on Facebook Live. Let me answer this. 98.1 The Max. Good morning.
Good morning. I was calling about getting kicked out of somewhere.
All right.
I got kicked out of Applebee's.
How did that happen?
The service was really crappy, man, and I talked to the waitress about it, and she went and got the manager. The manager come over there and said, "No, this is your order and everything." It was a totally different order. They brought the entree out before they brought. Excuse me, man, I'm getting choked. All the like tater skins and all that we ordered before.
The appetizers?
They brought the entree out before everything, and then they brought our beer last, and our beer was hot. And it was the wrong order. The whole order was wrong, and I tried to tell him that, and he was like arguing with me. I was like, no. And they took my picture and told me I was not allowed back at Applebee's.
Banned from Applebee's?
Yes.
What's your name?
Larry.
All right, Larry. Thank you, man. We appreciate your story.
All right, bud.
All right, bye. Thanks, Richard. Are you having a musical interlude?
I'm getting a clip of the songs my kids thought were my favorite.
I put the clips of the songs at the end of theirs.
Okay.
Put a little bit of it on the end. We may want more of that Apple Pen song.
What do you have as Danny's favorite song?
That's Danielle that lives with me.
Oh, okay.
Aaron's girlfriend. Tell us about the gold jacket. I just saw that at the bottom of the rundown. Pretty funny. Pretty funny. But no, my idea is on Friday we start talking about the shot collars, and I'll talk you into maybe trying it, and then you can challenge me to try it, and then I can bring it up and it just kind of turn into a thing.
I think it's that's your challenge.
Yeah, homework assignment. That dog drove me crazy yesterday, and I went and got batteries for it. I hope it still works. It's only 20 years old. You want to go here?
Now back to Danny
Crotch crickets
and Country Corey.
Beaver for mayor
On 98.1 The Max.
Have you ever been kicked out of somewhere, Core?
I have.
Where?
Let's see, a bar, people's houses. Got kicked out of the fair one time.
The fair?
Kicked out of the fair. I'll tell you about that in just a few minutes. So this guy was at Disney, and they asked him to wear a mask or something. I forget exactly how the story went, but when they asked him to do something, he was like, I paid $15,000 to be here. I'll do what I want. And they were like, no, you won't. And they escorted him to the gate.
Why do people think that no matter if you paid to be somewhere that you have the right to stay, like concerts, there's people that are always kicked out of concerts. I bought a ticket. Well, you bought a ticket to listen to music, not ruin it for everyone.
Right. Maybe that's what they bought a ticket for. I bought a ticket so I could go and ruin this concert for as many people as possible. It's a good way to get beat up, though. Because people at a concert, they're not messing with you.
Isn't that what the mosh pit's for?
Right. You want to fight in a concert, go for it. But no, I got kicked out of the fair because I was drunk and belligerent. it was a talent show, and I kept heckling the performers. Like there were like 4 of them. And finally, dude came over. He's like, if you keep doing this, you're going to have to leave. And I like that. I was like, you can't tell me what to do. I'm grown. And they did. The sheriff's department lovingly escorted me to the gate and gently removed me from the premises.
You're 28 years old.
24.
Good.
Yeah. Oh, crap. I just remembered. Are you familiar with the comedian Killer Bees?
No.
I got kicked out of a Killer Bees show for
heckling.
For heckling him, yeah. Because again, I was drunk on Crown. I can't go to a show like that if I've been drinking. I can't. If I've been drinking,
Yeah.
I can't go.
What's up with you and heckling?
When I was younger, I thought it was cool. I have since learned otherwise, by the way.
Yeah, it's like heckling is like the guy who doesn't have the balls to be on stage and he's jealous. So he just heckles the one that is.
Also, you're just flat insulting me.
Well, you insulted me if I'm up on stage being heckled.
Yeah, you're right. I deserve to be insulted for that. I mean, being removed from the premises was bad enough, but now so many years later, 20 years later, Danny Bruns is shaming me for it.
I am. I'm going to heckle you.
Have you ever gotten kicked out of anywhere?
I don't remember being kicked out, maybe a party or two, but I do remember sitting on the curb because of my fake ID. I don't know that I ever got in to get kicked out.
He didn't even get in to get kicked out.
Yeah,
He got kicked off the line.
Hey, that was pretty funny. The carpenter and I went out to LA about 3 years ago for a thing for work, and we were drinking heavily and decided to go to one of the strip clubs late night, and they would not let me in. And to this day, I'm like, was I too drunk?
That's bad when you can't get in a strip club.
Right? Like a grown-ass woman with 2 kids, and they're like, no. Maybe that was it. But I think it was, maybe I was too intoxicated.
Maybe. 901-535-9898. Where did you get kicked out of?
Good morning. I was talking about getting kicked out of somewhere.
All right.
I got kicked out of Applebee's.
How did that happen?
The service was really crappy, man, and it was the wrong order. The whole order was wrong, and I tried to tell him that. And he was like arguing with me. I was like, no. And they took my picture and told me I was not allowed back at Applebee's.
Banned from Applebee's.
Yes.
What's your name?
Larry.
All right, Larry. Thank you, man. We appreciate your story. Banned from Applebee's. That's tough right there. 901-535-9898. Where were you kicked out of? 98.1 The Max. Good morning.
I got kicked out of Kmart back in 1992.
Blue light special. Give it to us. What's your name?
My name's Debbie.
All right, Debbie. What were we doing in the Kmart?
Christmas shoppers that have all my Christmas shopping done by the 1st of October.
Okay, so you're an overachiever.
I could not convince my mom. She's like, no, because she goes Christmas shopping the day before Christmas Eve. Right?
Okay.
So I go in September and take pictures of stuff I know she's going to be getting people for Christmas. And then the day before Christmas Eve, when she goes shopping, I go with her, and I have my son, and he's got his little toy karaoke machine, and she picks up that, and I kick it, the karaoke machine on loud as it would go, and I'm like, Mom, in September that was $9.95. Now it's $19.95.
So you're in Kmart with a karaoke machine announcing what the prices were 2 months ago.
Yes.
And how did they remove you from the premises?
Well, first one of the employees that worked in that area asked me to leave, and I was like, no, I'm spending money. A little bit, $1.290, And then the manager came and said, if you do not remove yourself, I will have you removed by the police. And I was like, okay.
All right, y'all serious. We'll see y'all later.
And the police showed up. I grew up with him, went to high school with him. He goes, come on, we got to leave. And I was like, I still have more pictures of stuff that they've tripled.
You were just straight calling out Kmart.
Oh, yeah, big time. I call out all the stores, though. Their after Christmas sales and their after Thanksgiving sales are ridiculously stupid because they lower the prices. They raise them up all October, part of November, and then they drop it a little bit at the end of November.
Debbie, are you a couponer?
No, I hate coupons.
What?
Oh.
And I'm not going to pay 3 times as much for something I could have bought 3 months ago.
Just makes sense, doesn't it, Debbie?
How about a scrapbooker?
Nope.
Man, I do not have you pegged at all, Debbie. We're going shopping so I can save some money.
That's right.
Thank you, Debbie. Have a great day.
Section. You know, clothes have a shelf life too.
Oh, yeah.
Not kidding. There's nothing wrong with the clothes on clearance section. They just been on the rack too long.
Yep, nothing wrong with them at all. That's the only place I'll buy clothes.
That's right.
Thank you, Debbie. Have a great day.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
I don't even know where to begin editing that one.
Do you want to do a tease here? I would say, after she was escorted out, definitely. Or maybe just after the punchline.
Which
after she was yelling, you could have gotten that.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Do you want to do a tease here?
All right, I got her to the police.
Do what?
I got it to the where the police got involved. They said, we'll call the police. And I said, oh. And that's where they come calling.
Oh.
For something else, I was going to forget. I forget.
My kids just think I hang out at Senses, I guess.
What?
My kids just think I hang out at Senses.
Right on.
I'm gonna have to use. Are we doing a tease here? I mean, this water thing makes you have to pee a lot. What's up with that?
It's water. Means it's working.
I'm gonna have to get my Amazon bottle. I ordered some.
You ordered an Amazon bottle?
So I can pee in it because I can't.
It's going to come in a huge box.
Coming up with Danny and Country Corey.
Where have you been kicked out of?
Where haven't I been kicked out of is a better question. 901-535-9898.
It's Danny and Country Corey.
All right, yeah, I gotta do it.
All right, well, you do it then. That's how you know you're getting old, right there. All the noises you make when you get up in a chair.
No.
Each noise you make is 10 years. And that's 15.
Do we care about this thing? Alan keeps emailing us.
No. What the
one toke over the line?
The what?
One toke over the line.
Oh, I haven't seen that one. I thought it was just we still on the Ed Gein thing.
No, this is from Michael Brewer from Brewer and Shipley. Top 10 hit, one toke over the line back in the 70s.
Oh, yeah, I saw that email the other day. He's trying to give us a little 420 something, ain't he? I've never heard of that one toke over the line. Never heard of it. Then again, I didn't know what cocaine was, so.
It's not a bad thing.
I got to find that wrist brace, man. I'm in pain. Y'all need Jesus.
Who says that?
He does.
Big jump, cha 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 cha, ching ching cha cha cha. Hello.
Ooh, looky there.
Hello.
Got kicked out of the female strip club for texting stripper after touching my boobs. Okay. Get your Karen voice ready. Play the phone call and then do the text.
Sure.
Okay.
Now back to Danny and Country Corey.
They make me laugh.
On 98.1 The Max.
Where have you been kicked out of?
901-535-9898.
I got kicked out of Kmart back in 1992.
Blue light special. Give it to us. What's your name?
My name's Debbie.
All right, Debbie.
And
what were you doing
I'm
in
one of those
Kmart?
Christmas shoppers that have all my Christmas shopping done by the 1st of October. I could not convince my mom. She's like, no, because she goes Christmas shopping the day before Christmas Eve. So I go in September and take pictures of stuff I know she's going to be getting people for Christmas. And then the day before Christmas Eve, when she goes shopping, I go with her and I have my son, and he's got his little toy karaoke machine, and she picks up that and I kick it, the karaoke machine on loud as it would go. And I'm like, Mom, in September, that was $9.95. Now it's $19.95. Well, first one of the employees that worked in that area asked me to leave, and I was like, no, I'm spending money a little bit, $1.290, And then the manager came and said, if you do not remove yourself, I will have you removed by the police. And I was like, okay.
All right. Well, the police are getting involved easy now.
I miss Kmart.
Is there not one anymore? Is there not one over on Austin Peay anymore? Did it close?
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I never go over there. So there used to be one over there.
We've got on our Rick's powder coating text line. We'll have Rick read it today.
I'm a female and I got kicked out of the female strip club in South Carolina for touching a stripper after she touched my boobs.
Well, strippers aren't supposed to touch you either, are they?
I would say if tit for tat.
901-535-9898. Where did you get kicked out of? 98.1 The Max.
Yeah, I was escorted out of a Christian concert.
Why?
Funny story. It was down in South Haven, the group Mercy Me, walking down the stairs to the floor, and I slipped and twisted my ankle. When I got to my chair, I passed out from the pain. And I woke up backstage on a gurney, and the venue made me leave in an ambulance so they wouldn't get sued for anything. But I like telling people I was escorted out of a Christian concert.
You get kicked out of a Mercy Me concert, man. You need Jesus.
Amen.
Thank you, buddy. We appreciate you.
Bye.
Bye. $98.1 The Max.
Hey, I got thrown out of the Dungeon in New Orleans, which is a bar that opens at 11 at night. It's probably the low life of my New Orleans escapade.
Oh, wow. What do you have to do to get kicked out of the dungeon?
Apparently, they don't like you to jump up and down when you dance and when you're drunk. I don't understand that.
You were acting too big a
I had
fool?
to go.
You were acting too big a fool?
Probably. That's what I was told.
Thank you, brother.
All right.
Bye.
Working for a summer camp, got banned from coming back to the local Walmart for pool noodle jousting and shopping carts. Got kicked out of Coyote Ugly Bar in Vegas twice in the same night. Me and my friends didn't learn our lesson the first time. Oh, I got a good Coyote Ugly story. That's still not on Beale Street, right?
What's not on Beale Street?
Coyote Ugly.
I don't know.
Oh, it is. It's still there.
What's the Coyote Ugly story?
They got kicked out of Coyote twice in Vegas. They didn't learn their first time.
That's funny. If we need a break, I've got one. If we need a break, and we can tease it with I cheated on Margot yesterday.
What?
I said I cheated on Margot yesterday.
You had Cokes or what?
I went to McDonald's by myself.
Um,
Any idea how much trouble I'd get in if she found out about that?
She just did.
She's not watching.
I can't. Coyote Ugly is still open? Really?
Just blows your mind, doesn't it? What's up, Johnny? Johnny Knight. We've gone down the Coyote Ugly hole. It's not a rabbit hole, it's a coyote hole. Crap, I just remembered a story. Margot got kicked out of that pool hall on Beale Street. The one that's across the street from Coyote Ugly?
And there is one.
Yeah, it's a shady little place. Christian concert. That's funny. You feeling all right?
He's tired.
Your throat getting better? I can't. If you put your flashlight down there, I'd be able to see, but the shadows, I can't tell.
I'm down the coyote hole.
I see that. I would love for you to talk what you're thinking while you're down a rabbit hole, just stream of consciousness style. I think that would be fairly entertaining. And also full of foul language. I guess I don't get down rabbit holes very much. What are you learning about Coyote Ugly? Share with the class. That there was a movie?
All right, are we going to read these? All right, what we got? We got how many phone calls?
2
and 2 texts. How do you want to do it? You want Rick to read them or you want me to read them?
Either way is fine. You can read one, let Rick read one. Like you read it, and then I'll be like, let Rick read the next one. It's his line. It's his powder coating line and everything.
Got kicked out of the Coyote Ugly Bar in Las Vegas twice in the same night. Me and my friends didn't learn our lesson the first time.
I love that. That's hysterical. Or is it? Is it just dumb?
Rick?
Yeah.
I don't know. You 4 people watching us tell us.
4 people watching? Oh, you make me nervous.
Was working for a summer camp and got banned from coming back to the local Walmart for pool noodle jousting and shopping carts.
Man, it makes me jealous when you stretch like that.
My body just hurts.
I want to stretch too. You make me stretch and yawn and ugh. I'm heavily influenced by you, Danny.
As you should be.
I'm proud of you for drinking water.
I love it. I love this little honey and lemon thing I got going.
Yeah, but pretty soon you can get you a big hydro flask.
No, it has to be hot.
Walk around drinking water all the time with ice in it and stuff.
No. This is an at-home tea and crumpet kind of thing.
Tea and crumpets? Would you like tea and crumpets, love? Do you like lemon in your hot water?
Yes, please. And it's like, I don't know. I'm laughing at myself because I'll get all into it. And then like in 4 days, I'll be like, I'm over that.
Well, as long as it helps your throat for those 4 days, then you're in good shape.
The gargling. How do you teach kids to gargle? I'm really obsessed with this because I gargled yesterday, salt water, and I just kind of laugh. Like, how do you learn to?
That's a great, okay.
It's dangerous. Are you born with that reflex?
Danny Bruns breaks her silence on gargling. I don't know why I thought that was so funny.
Now back to Danny
Crotch crickets
and Country Corey.
Beaver for mayor
On 98.1 The Max.
Our friends have been kicked out of Applebee's, Kmart. What else?
Name the place. I've been kicked out. I got kicked out of the fair. I mean,
how did your wife get kicked out of a pool hall?
Oh, she got kicked out of the pool hall on Beale Street. You're absolutely right about that. Hang on. Let's get to this guy first. 901-535-9898.
Hey, I got thrown out of the Dungeon in New Orleans, which is a bar that opens at 11 at night. It's probably the low life of my New Orleans escapades.
Oh, wow. What do you have to do to get kicked out of the dungeon?
Apparently, they don't like you to jump up and down when you dance and when you're drunk. I don't understand that, but that's the reason I had to go.
You were acting too big a fool?
Probably. That's what I was told.
You're in a bad way if you acting too big a fool in New Orleans.
White boy can't jump nor dance. Go to the Rick's Powder Coating text line. I'll have Rick read this one.
Was working for a summer camp and got banned from coming back to the local Walmart for pool noodle jousting and shopping carts.
I'm so jealous. I want to
like a lot of fun, actually.
Doesn't it? A shopping cart and pool noodles.
You want to go get thrown out of Walmart later?
I've got a shopping cart. You bring the pool noodles.
Well, Walmart's got plenty of both.
Yeah, but I actually have a shopping cart at my house. It's a
Just-
whole nother story.
Just waiting on the day you go homeless, huh?
I stole it from a homeless person.
I hope that's not a true story.
It's not.
And if it is, we're gonna have to hear it in a little while. So we're on Beale Street, my wife Margot and I, and we're like, man, we want something to do, but we don't want to, we don't want to just sit and drink. So we decided we were going to go down to the pool hall. It's down on the other end, down by kind of across the street from Coyote Ugly. And we play a few games of pool, and there's only us, one other couple, and a couple of employees there. And she goes to go to the bathroom, and the door's locked, and there's an out of order sign on the door. So she don't think anything of it. The men's room's wide open. So and it's like it's just a single bathroom. It's not like a big bathroom. It was just the door and the toilet and a sink, and that was it. And so she just went right into the men's room and closed the door. And dude, she didn't get the door closed good till the bouncer, owner, or whoever it was walked over there and stood there waiting on her. And as soon as she came out, he was like, "Yeah, we're gonna have to ask y'all to leave." And we're like, "For using the bathroom?" And he's like, "Yeah, we can't let women in the men's room." And then it clicked with me as to why.
Why?
Probably because of hookers.
Oh.
My guess is that when women go into the men's room, there is something going on that they don't want going on in their establishment.
Oh, well, maybe they should fix the women's bathroom.
Maybe I should have gone in with her. I don't know. If we're going to get kicked out, we should have made it worth it.
So you're calling your wife a hooker. That's nice.
You're putting words in my mouth.
I love it. All right, I'm going to put words in Rick's mouth on our Rick's powder coating line. Here's another one that someone wrote in.
Got kicked out of the Coyote Ugly bar in Las Vegas twice in the same night. Me and my friends didn't learn our lesson the first time.
Get kicked out of Coyote. What was she did? Dancing on the bar or something?
Exactly. I will tell you, when Coyote Ugly opened up here on Beale Street in 98.1 The Max, they asked us to come out and do a thing with them, a remote, and be out there. And so during the day, I had to go down there and meet the general manager a few days prior. And she was like, "Yeah, we'll give you the microphone. You just get up on the bar and you can make all the announcements you need to make." I'm like, "Okay." Well, it's a little intimidating because these chicks know how to dance and they're hotter than you are, and you're like, "Well, I'm there for the remote." So I'm like, "Hey, I got to make an announcement. Hey, excuse me, can I have the microphone?" So I get up there, and if I don't get pulled down by one of the little on the bar, "What are you doing up here?" Blah, 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 blah. I was like, look, the last thing I want to do is get up on your bar, okay? I got a job, a job. And finally, they called somebody, and they were throwing me out the door. I'm like, "Do you see the van? Okay, I'm the one here for the remote that you paid me to get up on your bar for."
I just think that whole getting on the bar is a bad idea. It's a bad example for the patrons, because if they get on the bar and dance, then everybody wants to get on the bar and dance. And that's liability. 901-535-9898. Where did you get kicked out of?
Yeah, I was escorted out of a Christian concert.
Why?
Funny story. It was down in South Haven. The group Mercy Me. Walking down the stairs to the floor, and I slipped and twisted my ankle. When I got to my chair, I passed out from the pain, and I woke up backstage on a gurney, and the venue made me leave in an ambulance so they wouldn't get sued for anything. But I like telling people I was escorted out of a Christian concert.
You get kicked out of a Mercy Me concert, man. You need Jesus.
Yeah, amen.
All this.
Sometimes in business.
Sometimes it's confusing.
Sometimes in business, it's confusing. That was good. It was too good not to just dump it.
Right? 98.1 The Max. Good talking to you. Perfect. All right. There wasn't any music news that was any good, was there?
OMG. Have you heard Brian Johnson and his pre-AC/DC band? Oh my God. Not at all. We've got to do this. Go listen. Or here, you want me to send it to you?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Look at my Dropbox. Like I haven't worked since the 5th.
I went through my Dropbox yesterday and found some goodies.
I saw that.
Boom, 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 boom. Good news. Getting a new phone case.
Oh, that's exciting. Is it going to be pink?
No, it's not going to be pink. It is, however, going to have a wallet on it. Very nice. I agree. It's not the same as this one, though, and that makes me sad. 98.1, the max.
Yes, sir. I was wondering if I could request a song from my mom who has passed away.
And what song would you like to hear, bub?
I would like to hear Mother or Mama by Pink Floyd.
All right, man. We'll see if we can get that on in a little while. What's your name?
My name is Matt.
Matt, what's your mama's name?
Mary.
Mary?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you, buddy. Sorry for your loss.
Sorry.
Do you have your favorite song audio?
Almost. Listen to that Brian Johnson thing.
Where is it?
Imaging. You have to refresh.
Well, how much fun is that?
What?
The thing you just made me listen to. It's good fun.
I mean, it's so wrong, isn't it?
So opposite.
I know. All right, hold on. Let me record this real quick.
All right, I'll be right back. Oh, Lord.
Are we doing Brian? I'm going to end this broadcast so we can do Brian Johnson.